Hello, everyone. I will resume talking about Hey Arnold episodes. This one's about Arnold and Helga spending time with each other. The episode starts off with the students being let out of school for a break. Arnold and Helga ends up bumping into each other again. This time, Helga is really letting Arnold happy with the insult since it's her cover to not let him know how she really feels about him, and she regrets it. It then revealed that Arnold and Helga will be spending their break on the same beach. When Helga arrives and sees Arnold, she once again lays out the insults and she regrets enough that after berating herself for her action, she wants to apologize to him and she says she will be nicer to him. Unfortunately for her, a new girl named Summer, who's interested in Arnold, and Arnold will spend his time getting to know this new girl with Helga during her classes. Before I resume with Arnold and Helga's plot, I would like to talk about what's going on with their family since the two families are also at the beach. Starting with Susie and Miriam, both had been abandoned and neglected by their respected husband, who went off to do their own thing. They are both met by this man who invites them to teach them dance lessons, with both women being smitten by him since he is handsome and he clearly likes them. Better than the two spending their summer doing what they probably would have done at home, reading and drinking. Oscar, who bought a metal detector stealing from the other residents who went to the beach as the magnetic pool is claiming their metal items. Big Ball, who foolishly fell asleep in the sun without any protection, is suffering from sunburn. Miriam ended up getting a nice tan after her dancing lessons. Phil spent his time being stuck on an island, and I guess he is getting karma for wanting to be away from people that life had literally given him what he wanted, and now he doesn't like it. He spent the rest of his time having fun with people on the beach once he arrives back. Wayne spent his time looking for Ernie, who was buried in the sand to attract the babes, and it backfires after a bunch of brats put a bucket over his head, preventing Wynn from hearing and finding him after he left. Ernie would be discovered by Oscar metal detector after Oscar finally got caught by the police officer, and Oscar taking advantage of Ernie having a metal plate in his head to be seen as the hero to avoid going to jail by the crowd. Pookie, who after surfing arrived back to see a bunch of nudists, and she decided to embrace it herself. Back to the main plot, Helga montage of sabotage actually works for once since the person she's doing this to is actually mean compared to her other targets. For blowing up Arnold and Summer boat, putting a live lobster on Summer's tray that grabs her hair, and then getting seagulls to attack them was all great for Helga. She is so happy that she started monologuing that Arnold overhears her and he tells her to leave him alone for good, which really hurt Helga. After Helga reflects on what she did and her coming up with an excuse to get back into Arnold's good graces, the real answer happened when she overhears Summer talking to her real boyfriend. Summer is playing Arnold to build her a fantastic sandcastle after liking his skills, which she can use for the up and coming sandcastle building competition where the winner gets to be in a parody of Baywatch called Babe Watch, with Summer needing to kickstart to become an actress. Helga spent her time trying to tell this to Arnold, who refused to believe her after everything she put him through. Eventually, she managed to get Arnold in this in a summer conversation with her boyfriend. Arnold is sad that Summer had been playing him the whole time. Helga at least did not brag, and she just knew that what she did was the right thing and not wanting to see someone else hurting Arnold. Arnold breaks things off with Summer, and now she must deal with the consequences. Arnold and Helga wins the sandcastle contest, and they both get to be on Babe Watch, with Summer crying for not achieving her goal. After doing Babe Watch, and Helga once again managed to kiss Arnold while the director is trying to tell her to stop as the episode ends. My final thoughts on the episode is that it was nice to see all the characters that we've seen so far getting to do their own thing in this whole episode. There was plenty of karma for people like Helga, Summer, and Phil. Helga needs to know that even Arnold has limits. Summer playing with a nice guy feelings helps for her to lose sense. I showed her to think what nice guys would do to a woman who wants to play with her feelings. I get why Phil wants to be away from people, but at the end, people need people, and solitude yourself for so long can't be good for anyone. Too bad for Arnold that the women who isn't Helga aren't interested in the nice guy since they just see him as the type of person to take advantage of. You don't have to change who you are completely to get the girl, but don't be your worst self either. Too bad Susie doesn't get any episodes to her. That's all, folks. Please like and subscribe to the channel.